There you are. Let's see. Hey, y'all. There we are.
Got some waiting already. We're giving it a minute to catch up, y'all. And there we go.
We're hoping we won't start lagging. If we do, we're going to do some adjustments.
Hey, y'all hit the like button. See if hitting a bunch of likes will make it lag. Maybe we can make it lag by all the like buttons getting hit.
I hope that's the only way it's going to lag.
Look.
She's my little chestnut.
I thought they were all supposed to be your chestnuts.
They are. She's
embracing it.
She is. She's just out there with it.
She's embracing being a chestnut.
She is.
Why are you doing that?
I was trying to go in and change settings real quick.
Well, don't.
Yes, sir.
You're messing with stuff. All right. I think it's caught up. It's kind of evening out. We're good.
I don't know why she would like my hat. It's a very comfortable hat.
It was supposed to be my hat.
It was, but it's so comfortable.
She just openly admits to being a chestnut, she said. Okay. And Sharon wants to be a chestnut. Well, you're here.
So there you are. A chestnut.
That's what Zoe has come up with.
Plus said your nutty family is here. That's even better. Yes, Grammy, we got 2 babies.
Did y'all catch Zoe's live today? Any of them?
Yeah.
I'm surprised anybody got on here. This is about the 5th time Zoe's been live today.
No, it is not. It's the 3rd.
She was trying to be Lester.
No.
Don't start, Bandit.
No, I'm not doing that. Go lay down. I'm not.
Yeah, Zoe was trying to be Lester today. She went live all day long.
I just had a lot to say today. So that means you get to do all the talking now.
I know.
I told him earlier, I guess I'd let you be part of it today, this evening. Oh, she was in the middle of cardiac testing. Well, that probably would have run your blood pressure up, all that squealing and happiness.
All that screaming they were doing.
It's okay. Just lay it in the chair. It's fine. Call Bandit in there with y'all.
We did.
And then go to bed.
Wes and Angie had a goat today too. They had their goat cam on, and Zoe said something about it was on when you FaceTimed me.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you need to go live. And you said, as soon as I get some service, I'm going to. And it was not 2 minutes that we saw that they had a goat cam on.
I know it.
And Zoe had just went live, and she saw that Angie and Wes were live too as a goat cam. I didn't get to see it. It was up above it. Did they catch the actual kidding on camera?
I'm not sure.
I didn't get to. I saw that they were live, but of course, like I spend the rest of my day, I was on a conference call, so I didn't get to watch it. But yes, they're starting already.
Well,
Sarah said y'all had lots of fun without me, so I can go on to bed.
But, however, that was not a period in there. But yes, we when you told me that they were live, I got off of ours and texted Angie, and we were like, she's like, when it rains, it pours, baby goats. So we have baby goats all.
Donna Brown identifies as an almond.
You're supposed to be.
I have not seen Donna Brown on here in a little while. I'm glad to see her name pop up there. Y'all think we don't notice? I might miss some comments as they're scrolling if they get to going fast, but I do notice when some of our people haven't been on in a while, like, we kind of get to wondering about them and worrying about them, and you just never know.
Jody said, "Did we know that your steering wheel in the car is on the different side than them?"
I did. Were you driving in a video? I don't know either. Yes, I did.
I do that sometimes.
It's
like that National Lampoon's Vacation, the one where they go overseas, European Vacation.
Yeah, I know I have a wreck.
Yeah, I can't drive normal for me as it is. She said, "I think we all having baby goats. They've got 4. It must be the season. Must be the time."
Oh, it is. There's been lots of babies born. I've been seeing on Facebook and other videos, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
It was time.
Well, I told Rhett we should
Of course we noticed.
I told Rhett that we should name the baby goats Wednesday and Pugsley. And he said, "That is stupid." I do not like that.
Rhett was right.
I do not
but
like
I
that.
did.
Hey, Anita.
I did see several good
I saw Gail
suggestions. Huh?
I was just saying hi to Gail. She can't, and Miss Mary. I was trying to say hi as they come in.
Oh, please do. I'll miss them. But what was I saying?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I interrupted.
That we did get some good suggestions, but
There's
ones
Granny
you just Russell.
Hi, good. Renee. Wednesday and it's Wednesday, and they were born today, and they're brother and sister.
That's terrible.
And they're white. So what better name than a black name?
What?
Better.
Zoe. No. No.
Not a black name, but a dark.
Okay. But there were some good suggestions, and those aren't them.
No. Oh.
I saw somebody said
it's Thursday.
Somebody said Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh.
I don't remember
Chris
who that
said
was.
They liked the marshmallow and s'mores suggestion.
I missed that one.
That was earlier today while we were doing I was doing my they're done.
Well, they just wait for you to say something along those lines.
Well, y'all knew what I meant. Jack and Jill. That's cute. Jack would go along with Gus and Chester.
What other one did I see?
Hi,
somebody suggested Hansel and Gretel.
Yes, Hansel and Gretel.
Lolene had dogs named Bonnie and Clyde. I saw that comment.
Lolene was at work today, and she got on for a minute, and she said, "Shh, don't tell them I'm watching you at work." And Rhett went, "She's watching me while she's at work."
Well, he can't read, so you had to tell him.
I did. I was reading it to him. I said, "Shh, don't tell anybody she's watching you while she's at work." And he said, "Y'all, she's watching me while she's at work."
Anita, where are you? You saying the
tornado
warnings? I know we've got some storms coming through early morning for us, but
oh goodness, Miss Tammy hasn't been around lately. She lost her son from complications from a truck accident on January 20th. Well, Miss Tammy, I'm so sorry to hear that. That is, I couldn't imagine.
That's terrible to hear stuff like that.
What? He gives you a hug.
You needs to give me a hug.
Hey, look. What do you think about naming the babies Jack and Jill? You like Jack and Jill?
You like that idea? What about Bonnie and Clyde?
Yeah. Which one do you like better? I like Wednesday and Pugsley.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde. She's in Louisiana.
Ooh. That's the stuff that's coming this way.
Oh, man.
Rhett, people were saying hello to you.
You want to say, Bandit?
Did you tell them for somebody for watching while they were at work?
Bandit, get down.
Yeah. And
did you tell them? Why would you do that? They was trying to watch Mama, and you was telling on them for watching at work.
Okay.
Look, Mr.
You could
Cliff
get them
said,
in
"Hey,
trouble.
Farmer Rat."
She said Popeye and Olive.
Oh, like olive oil.
I'm thirsty.
Get sister to fix your juice.
Miss
Hey,
Lolene
put
said,
that
"Hey,
up.
Rat."
He's walking through the house saying hello back to you.
Hey, Miss Carolyn. Did you say I sent her a message today? Did you watch it? I sent
No.
her a video.
I did not.
Grammy says she'll see you Friday.
G&G said they were trying to get the nurses to watch you today. All right, Deborah, I'm going to put that one down.
She's having surgery on tomorrow. Having surgery on a broken wrist tomorrow.
I've told y'all how seriously I take this. And she's having surgery, so I'm going to make sure I get that down.
Yeah. Blevins.
I lost the name in the comments. They scrolled up. I
Yeah.
missed it.
Hey, Mel.
But that way I don't forget, because I don't want to say that I will and then forget.
Right.
All right, so I'm catching back up.
All right. Sharon said, "How many babies do Wes and Angie have?" They had one. They waited around for a couple hours, but she only ended up having one, which was a doeling.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's great. You want does, you know.
Well, I mean, most of us do. I guess somebody would maybe want bucks. I don't know. But
Well,
we have plenty, so
we do have plenty.
I need all the girls we can get.
That's right.
Stop having so
Well,
many
you
boys.
can't reproduce when you have a bunch of boys. Only bad
That's
thing
right.
about naming those names, you might not keep the boy goats.
True.
That is true. So we would need to make sure we pick one with a girl name that we like Wednesday.
Sarah asked, "Did y'all see the stair railing that Jason built?"
We did.
I absolutely
Hey,
did.
Carrie and Jennifer.
And really, with the job that he did, I think he could have just built his own house.
Man, but his attention to detail already is just.
It would only be about half built.
Yeah, it would have took him forever
because he'd been really detailed on it. But
yeah, but it was fantastic. I love the exposed wood.
I really liked it.
There's Miss Val.
G&G, they are Nigerian dwarfs.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Who in the world's calling me? Do you know that number?
No.
Okay.
We'll have to call him back.
Yeah.
But he did do a good job, but I was so thrilled that he finally put in the comments the guy's name.
Yes.
Because I talked to Brooke out of it, and I was about to pop, wanting to say something about who this guy was that took all their money and wouldn't make right on it.
Well, whoever this guy is I am pretty sure the floodgates have opened and he is regretting it now.
I bet.
Hey,
Cece. There's another one that disappeared on me for a while, but I know where Cece's at. So.
And Kenneth. Hey, Kenneth. Yes, I bet Brooke was just ecstatic. You know,
you saw her.
She has been looking forward to that for so long.
You know, I was wondering, with all this work he's doing, she was gone like all day long because this was a big job.
Yeah.
But it was dark when she pulled back up. Because we were wondering, did he get this done in a day?
Mm-hmm.
But then when you look at
he was doing evening chores.
It wasn't that much project, but it was a lot of work, a lot of measuring, and I think he did a really good job with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I tend to agree with Brooke. It probably looked better than the welded one they were going to have built anyway.
Oh yeah, and it means more to you too when you did it yourself too. Isn't that railing just
absolutely
great? It even shows the sunshine so well. Her eye was drawn to it immediately.
And the wood on the railings matching the step facings the way it did, it really looked good.
Yeah.
But anybody that did not see the name needs to go to the comments on that video
Yeah.
because he finally gave the guy's name, and I've been waiting so long for him to do that. It was driving me nuts.
Oh, you know your Facebook investigators have found out his girlfriend's name.
She's already texted him. Sarah texted him, and he read it.
But of course, Coward didn't reply. That's funny.
Well, if there's anybody that has a loyal fan base, it's Jason and Brooke.
Yeah, I'm gonna send that to Brooke in a minute. It's gonna be funny. She's gonna love it. But that's how people work now, and it's terrible.
Well,
but they picked the wrong one.
If you own your own business, I can understand to an extent that you could make a mistake and take on too much work because you don't know when the work's going to fizzle out, and you're trying to get as much done as you can to make a living. I get that. But I don't think that's an excuse when you've been back in contact and said, we'll get it done. You know what? If you realize you can't get it done, just give them the money back and say, look, I took on too much. I just don't have time. Those people may be a little upset initially because they're going to have to find somebody else to do the job.
Right.
But you didn't steal from them. You know?
Yeah.
You're just going to put this up there because I can't.
It's a lot to read.
It's scrolling by.
It smells nice right there.
I didn't want to. I guess I expect that.
I think she's gonna love it that people are taking up for them.
Well, she knows that they will, though.
This has been a true head. I mean, they show
that's something Brooke should know, though, because they have a very loyal audience. Because a lot of them have joined us, and they're extremely loyal here.
What I was thinking was, I mean, people get bits and pieces of it, but they don't realize how much this has drugged them down. It
has. You could see the look on Brooke's face, that the relief of having that over with. I think it was stressing her out not having her house completed.
Right.
I really do think that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you're waiting on one thing.
You got a brand new house, and you got
money for
pieces of it not completed. I think it was stressing her out.
Hey, Julie and Andy.
So I'm glad to see it get done.
Yeah.
It was, and it really looked good.
But if the man has taken advantage of many people, I don't know if he cares. I'm sure he's like, ugh, but
I think the first negative reviews started coming back up after they had contracted him to do the job.
Yeah.
Urban America's having a windstorm too.
Oh goodness, we've got it coming. We've got our weather moves in tonight into tomorrow. Tomorrow's our day of weather.
And I really don't know how much of it's actually going to be in our area. We're just going to have to keep an eye on it.
She said if I think he was honest and returned the money, they would have been okay. Right.
I guarantee you they would have.
Yes. They would have worked with him and given him all the time that he needed if he had just been true to who he says.
Did you say glorious comment?
I've only started watching you and Coghill because you're both loyal people. Only 2 channels I really love.
I love stuff like that.
I know. Isn't that great?
Because stuff like that means a lot when you're a small channel.
It does. It does.
It really does.
Yeah,
y'all don't have any idea.
Reviews on his Google review are not good. Like before, they had already contracted him out once they started being able to read the reviews. So I think all of his bad reviews started stacking up right there in a small time frame.
Probably.
Like he was starting to scam people right there back to back to back to back. And you don't ever know what kind of life they're in at that moment for it to build up to that too.
I can't sit there and read your phone.
Oh,
Zoe.
we'll talk about that.
We're on live.
We'll talk about it. Oh, goodness.
All right.
And she loves our son too. He's a hoot. He's a hoot.
He's a something.
She loves Lester too, but he's ADD, drives her crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's a hoot too. That he's really funny.
He's genuine.
He's really funny.
What you see is what he is. I mean, that's just who he is and how he is.
He was not any different.
Mm-hmm.
Once we met him, he was not any different.
Carolyn said he was busy getting a new girlfriend. Yeah, he was, instead of doing some business.
What is that?
For the Lord.
Gotcha.
Yes, Jody. 3 lives today. I never in my life would thought I'd do 3 lives in one day, but here we are.
I can't believe y'all still watching her.
I know it. Yeah. The man would have a good reputation if he would have given the money back right away when he decided he wasn't going to do the job, but it's too late. Yes, it's too late now.
Val, you just got on a little bit late. He was in here a few minutes ago, and I probably will get him to come say bye before we get off here. He's in a pretty good mood.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not being bad. He's just red.
He was so excited about the baby goats. Every morning we go, and we're like, okay, is there any babies now?
Well, with Red, he loves all the animals.
Yeah.
But the goats are his favorite.
Yeah. You know why? They're cuddly and small.
Yeah.
I mean, the pigs, you could pick them up, but you can't.
Somebody said you would watch you 10 times a day.
See, people do like me. People do like me, but you have to. With baby pigs, if you pick them up and they squeal, then you got this 400-pound mama chasing you down. You know, she's not going to be mean, but she wants to protect. And the goats are used to love and all of that comes with it, and they're just little bitty babies. And he just does. He's like me. We just love the goats. We love baby goats. He did not have a nap. Yeah, he did. He slept for about 20 minutes.
I don't know.
He did. I sent you a picture.
Christina said it.
He's 4.
He's 4.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. And so we were running. I said, I stopped at the big goats first, at the big pen. And I said, all right, you go on down and I'll meet you over there. You go check on Daisy. And so he started walking ahead. Well, something got him. Holly, I think, called him up. So I passed him and I got down to the bottom at the barn. And I said, oh my gosh, Red, I think she had the babies. And he said, are you serious? And I said, come on, let's go look. And here he comes. And I sent him, I said, go down to the barn and get her some food because she was up in the hay where the donkeys were by the birds. And I said, go get her some food and bring it up here. We'll let her eat and drink some because I don't know where she had them. Crap it. I forgot to bring the camera card home.
Oh.
I was going to bring the camera card.
I got you.
So anyway, he went over to the barn and got that little tray of food that I had set up for her and brought it over there and put the little babies at the feed. He wanted them to eat the feed. And I told him they have to drink their mama's milk. That's just for her.
Well, they did look like they were nursing good, so that's a good thing.
Oh, yeah. They had little white mustaches. And they were doing that.
They did look like they were thriving and healthy, so
wonderful.
I'm happy about it. I still haven't got to see them yet.
Yeah, he hadn't seen them yet.
But they are definitely Farmer Rhett's favorites. He loves his goats.
Yeah.
He likes all the animals.
Yeah,
but
he loves the goats.
That's his favorite. He could do without the rest of them if he had to.
Miss Carolyn wants to see me chase donkeys again. If you only knew all the chasing I done got mad and put my phone in the car, my tripod in the car, and then next thing you know, the dang donkeys were walking up to their fence. They just decided they were gonna go after 2 hours of playing tag with Mama. And here they go, and I'm walking behind them. I'm like, Nick, my camera's in my car. But I was running all over in them pine trees.
Do you see Karen
What?
said, read that comment.
If you guys play a video, I will watch Zoe. I love you with the new baby goats, and Piggy's also love watching you cook. She likes you too.
You got to throw that on there.
She didn't want to hurt your feelings. She likes you too.
That's all right. I can deal with it.
G&G
I'd just soon not be on there. If I could not be on there and just edit, I'd be just fine with that.
Well, Carrie, she said she's got to replay my cookie live. So I was making cookies anyway. So I had planned to go live. That's why we had 3 lives today. The first one was spontaneous. The second one I had planned to do in the kitchen while I was making cookies. I was going to be in there anyway. And then this one. But we was just talking while I was mixing up cookie dough and baking cookies. And G&G said, how far do we have to drive to the farm?
7 miles. That's not bad.
No, it's not.
I mean, that's not as good as living on it.
Yep.
But
Sarah said they thought I needed the exercise, and they're right. They're right. I used to walk. Do you remember when I would walk laps when Rhett was in a stroller to try to get some exercise?
Yes.
I need to do that again because I get out of breath.
So, Urban American Homestead is a couple that we met in Oklahoma at the Creators Conference. 1337
It's wonderful.
Is very good.
And we understand.
There are a ton of channels out there that would love to be where you're at. With watch hours, the best advice we got was to do these lives because it helps build your watch hours.
Yeah.
And it builds them quicker, and you just get to interact with people, and they get to know you, and you build your community, and it doesn't take as long as a 15-minute video.
Yeah.
But that was the best advice we got, was to start going live and let people get to know you, and we love it.
Yeah.
I like just sitting here
talking with y'all.
I know that Christina is going to give me a hard time. Sarah's going to try to be nice. But Main Nana Bear's going to give me a hard time.
You are cornbread.
And I enjoy it.
Yeah. Who is it that
Bye, Christina.
Got my list?
Yes, Sarah has your list. That's the one that's adding 2 things.
I missed something. I'm looking. She said pretty soon you'll be able to afford to work smart, not hard. Ooh, does that actually happen?
I hope so.
Does that actually happen? I don't know if that actually comes
I hope that's
around.
prophetic. There's Miss Carol.
Yeah. You saw where I went live with Ursula the other day, didn't you? And we talked about fudge. Did you see? Were you on there when we did that?
No, you texted me about it. That was when I had to get off there, and you said, you texted me and told me that she was on there with you.
Yes.
Thanks, Donna, for bringing that back up.
It's on my list still. Okay, he said that he wants to see more pig videos.
Who? I missed it. Oh, more pig videos.
Uh-huh.
Cliff would agree with him. That's
Yeah.
usually what Cliff wants to talk about is the pigs.
Kellen said, you're like Cog Hill. Brooke is steady, all business, like you, and Jason is entertainment. And that's like
So
me.
we're reversed.
Yeah. Yeah, so she has my list. Does she need to add something for me?
She has plenty. There's Miss Sue.
Yeah. Miss Val, I'm not
See,
gonna lie. She wants to know what we had for dinner.
Chinese
We
takeout.
did. I actually went to the church and helped a little bit because we have our, well, I didn't really do a whole lot. I had to drop a couple of things off and I rolled a cart through the sanctuary, but we had there, my friend Chrissy is still there getting ready for our prom that's Friday. And so I had to go up there for a little bit. So I just grabbed us some dinner and
Yeah, real
something
quick.
we could get home and
so we still had the live coming up. I was editing.
yes.
I still got to finish editing for the video for tomorrow.
Oh yeah. That means I'm going to bed by myself.
I hope I'm not too far behind.
Miss Gloria said, I tell all my friends about you and Cog Hill, nothing bad or nothing that families can't watch. It's a family-friendly channel. Yeah, we'd be boring if not. She said, I do a good job with the lives. Hope I'll see the babies tomorrow. Had too many doctor's appointments today.
I'm sure there will be plenty of video on the babies.
Yes. Farmer Rhett loves egg rolls, Val. Loves egg rolls. What?
She's got a question for you.
Are you going to make fudge to sell, or is that something that's too fragile to mail? I would not think it would be too fragile to mail.
I didn't know.
I do not think it would be. Now, I don't know about sending it in warmer months.
It would depend on the weather, I guess.
But it would not be too fragile.
Once it's made, the weather can mess up making it.
Uh-huh. Yes. She said when I'm in the kitchen live to me, a bunch of girls sitting in the kitchen, sitting around just talking about nothing and enjoying it. That's exactly what it is.
That's supposed to be the point, I guess.
That is. I enjoy. That's why I do it, because I'm just going to sit in the kitchen quietly, or I can just carry on with you guys while I'm in there doing what I'm going to do anyway.
Well, you got the laptop on with one of your shows played. You might as well cut on the camera.
Right. Might as well. Yes, Miss Gloria, I would love for you to. Dawn said she loves Zoe in the kitchen. That's my favorite place to be. That or in the bed asleep.
That's a fact.
I like to sleep.
Trying to see.
What else you got?
I did not. There? No, don't be looking at my notes. You bring your own stuff to the table.
So I got my dress, and it's beautiful, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I guess we still need to find out what you're going to wear.
Probably. I need to do that tonight.
Yeah, you might, because I might have to go find you something tomorrow. I got a beautiful burgundy dress, and we're going to look fabulous. And I got a new pair of shoes. I love shoes. Miss Gloria on Facebook. Yes, she's on Facebook. So if you go to our Facebook page, I should have it tagged at the top. I ship any kind of cookies any kind of cookies you request. I have some cookie sandwiches that I do, and cheese crackers that are, I love them. And so that's, those are what I'm comfortable shipping. I do like, cinnamon rolls and bread. It makes me nervous. Yeah. Well. Yeah, it made me nervous. I shipped cinnamon rolls one time and they showed up upside down. And which
was a shipping issue, but still.
Yeah, I still
it
refunded.
Affects what someone received.
Right. I can't.
Cliff said he can't wait for the next round of baby pigs.
Me too.
We're ready for them.
MC said there's no lagging. So
we had another login for Wi-Fi, and that could have helped. We took the Wi-Fi off of both of our phones during this and rebooted the computer. But I talked to Jason a couple of days ago, and he's still using StreamYard and has had no issues.
I'm not really sure. We had that storm Sunday, 2 Sundays
Well,
ago.
it affected it during the storm, but the weather was fine on the next time, and it was lagging. So
Right. No, I'm just saying since then our lives have been kind of laggy.
Yeah, they have.
And I don't know if it has something to do with AT&T in our area.
I don't know.
Because in the morning times it's lagging as well.
Yeah, I noticed it lagging a little bit this morning. The few minutes I was able to get on while you were in the kitchen, I noticed it lag a couple of times, but I don't know. It could be a combination of all of it. We just hope it stopped.
Miss Carol said, do I have a good fudge recipe? I'm looking for one. I do not. I've only made fudge one time, and that was at Christmas last year, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But Miss Ursula is going to be sending me a white chocolate cranberry pistachio recipe.
I read that.
And
I read that where she had made that.
Yes. Well, we talked about it when she was live with me, and she's going to send me the recipe, and I'm going to try and make it on one of my lives. Okay. Because that's going to be delicious.
Gloria said I have to buy you a corsage.
You better get on that. Am I going to have to call and order my own corsage from you?
Probably.
No, I'm not.
I'm going to jab you with the pen.
Carolyn, he's already told me he's going to wear overalls and a sports coat.
She said wear Jason's overalls. I don't have to.
He's got more overalls than he's got.
My closet's full of overalls. Look, I just came off my toes in September of 2020. I've been wearing overalls every day of my life for the last 20 years.
Yes, he did. He come home
and
with
I still
clothes from work.
Every time we go to the farm, I've got on my overalls. Yep.
We went out to eat Monday for lunch in his overall. Rhett had on overalls too.
That's right.
Kim said she's the shoe freak and wore a new pair to work yesterday and has an open wound and can't walk. It hurts so bad. Oh, I've done that.
Miss Donna's trying to order some cheese straws. Or I guess the cheese straw crackers.
Okay, so Miss Donna, just email me. ChestnutHillsFarmstead@gmail.com.
That's the easiest way.
That's the easiest way until we've got our website. She's still working on our website. So once we get that, it's going to be a lot easier to put in orders.
Sarah says she has more baseball hats than pairs of shoes.
You sound like Cassie. Well, I don't know. Cassie's got a good bit of shoes too.
Yeah, but she was getting like 4 or 5 pairs of tennis shoes and different like running shoes and stuff like that.
I have lots and lots of heels, and I either have heels or I have rain boots, work boots.
Typically, or with some kind of boots.
I have like 3 pairs of tennis shoes, and everything else is either work boots or heels. I don't even do flats. I either do work boots or heels.
Sue said, dang, there goes all the T-ball and cookie money.
Oh, and I think I told them this morning, Mackenzie's now in honor band. So we have T-ball, baseball, and honor band all at the same time right now.
Good night, A&W. We appreciate you being on with us. They're headed to put a little one in the bed and wait for baby number 7.
Ooh, they got a grandbaby coming tomorrow. Can Jason graft fruits like the pic I sent?
I have no idea. I've got to send him that and see.
Gloria said, don't go feed the goats in heels. I have done it many a times.
Gloria, we go straight from church to do our feeding because we don't work on Sundays. So when we leave church, we go take care of those quick chores, feeding, whatever. And this past week, I made Zoe stay in the truck while I was dealing with the little baby pigs because she had on boots, but they had a heel on. I was like, just stay where you're at. But you got out at the bottom of the hill because of Daisy.
Yeah, I was checking on Daisy because, well, we thought she was starting labor Saturday, and then we went in the middle of the night. But
we have to try to avoid that.
Oh, that come crashing in like a hurricane.
Sorry. I want to get in this toy.
We tried to avoid that because we made a quick reel one time that I thought would be funny. Zoe was still dressed up from church, and she actually had on jeans,
I did.
but she happened to have on heels with it, and we got a bunch of perverted comments. So try to avoid stuff like that if we can. You know,
Yeah.
it's just something we don't want to bring to it.
Yeah. White chocolate fudge with strawberry jam swirl.
And
Ooh,
family
that
can
sounds
hear
good.
him. Did
Oh,
you tell
goodness.
Jacqueline about him asking about Eleanor coming to play with him
Mm-mm.
the other day when we were at the farm?
Uh-uh.
He said Eleanor needs to come play with me.
Oh, I did. I was probably not around.
I don't remember.
He every time he sees her on TV, he says, "That's my friend that
Yep.
plays with me." Valerie said, "My dad loved to wear overalls. Us girls had to put our foot down when it came to him wearing his overalls at our weddings, but we did. We buried my dad in his favorite overalls. I love it.
I wouldn't mind being buried in my overalls. I love my overalls. But I tell you what, I may have to find a pair of those striped ones.
I know.
Because when you combine those striped ones with the newsboy hat and the 8N tractor and the music, that he's just turned the clock back with it.
I know.
Jason has turned the
My
clock back with his
grandfather,
channel.
my entire
And I
life,
enjoy it so much because I like that music anyway.
my grandfather, my entire life, wore one of those hats, and my grandmother still has that hat hanging where he left it the last time. I'm just not going to look at Miss Gloria.
We need to block Gloria.
That's not block, that's show. You hit
Well,
the
I
wrong
got to let
button.
everybody else know why I said I was going to block somebody. That's not going to happen, Miss Gloria. But I did show everybody why I said I was going to block you.
No, we done with that. That's all. We just gonna keep having farm babies.
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll have all the farm babies because we can rehome them if we need to. She said, "No, I like your channel." Donna said she has a blended family and now has her first great granddaughter in July, and she will be called Astrid, and she will be a Gigi. I like it. I like that. Astrid's a flower, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm not a flower person. I would be wrong if I gave an answer.
Whatever shoes you like that you can dance in. Life's too short.
Nana Bear, there was nothing inappropriate about the channel. It was some comments that were inappropriate, just a simple. It was a reel. It wasn't even a video.
It was a reel.
It was just silly.
Me driving the tractor with my.
I was just trying to avoid those people, and there was, you block those kind of people and be done with it.
Hey, Chrissy, I was just telling everybody all the planning you've been doing for our prom.
Chrissy has been busy on the prom.
Always busy on something. She is party planning extraordinaire. She is. I hope you got everything accomplished that you needed.
Hey, Rhett.
I told her if not, that she let me know I'd come help her tomorrow because I didn't get to help her this week. Miss Carol has 2 pair of overalls she wears all the time on her little farm. She loves hers, and she's 67 years old.
I'm never giving up my.
I want some of those real lightweight cotton ones. I don't want any heavy ones. I don't like heavy ones. When I have to wear
See, my Carhartts aren't heavy.
Well,
they're very light.
When I wear those brown ones.
Guess who was on here?
Guess who's watching you?
Eleanor.
It's Eleanor's mama and daddy. Hi.
I bet she's close by.
She don't want to see your eyeballs.
Eleanor, hi.
You want to tell Eleanor?
You asked about her playing with you the other day.
He's looking at himself in the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, our block list has grown, and that surprises me. Hey.
He's watching. He's watching. Look at the camera. People are saying hey to you.
Stop rubbing your eyes.
People are saying hey to you.
We told them that you're getting ready for baseball. Oh,
what?
Hey. She said, I'll let her know you say hi.
He's acting silly.
Are you gonna be silly now? No, Nana's little loves. Have I been blocked?
No, I see you.
Did I
My
miss
dad
something?
only
Did
had
we miss
striped
something? She said
overalls
what,
from
buddy?
Key, and he drove a late 30s, 40s case tractor. So that's all.
Yes.
So cool.
Yes.
I used to sit right here for.
Okay.
You sit right there.
Did we miss something that Nana's little love
Maybe,
said?
let me go back.
She
and
may have
look,
thought we
'cause-
didn't see her comment or something. No, I haven't blocked anybody like that.
Right.
It was somebody that made an inappropriate comment. I wasn't really going to block Gloria. I was just joking.
Oh, she's got 2 grandbabies coming
I'm
tomorrow.
gonna show my dinosaur blanket that I got
Nobody.
for Christmas.
No.
Please.
No.
Grammy said,
We're
"Are
not
you
doing
ready
that.
for T-ball?" Yes.
Can I just bring it?
Yes.
No. No.
Alfredo said hi. He's busy. He's not paying us so much.
Urban American's getting 20 chickens Friday.
Oh, cool. Zach said him and Jacqueline been talking about how awesome the reels are. Some of my favorites for sure. Well, that's
You
all
have
me.
been doing a good job with reels. I've got to say that.
I have
You have
taken
been-
a different approach to my reels. And so I think that the quality has improved. No, Nana's little loves, you didn't do anything
Now,
wrong.
I've probably fallen behind on my farm dad jokes.
Yeah. I have to send you our reels privately because you don't catch them.
Well,
on
I
lunch.
did, and I told them
They pop
I
off.
binge watched the Chick Cottage videos the other day.
I
But-
know. I've
I
loved
still
watching Jacqueline do all that
clothes.
renovation
What,
stuff.
buddy?
Look what color I got for Christmas.
Look
Buddy,
what clothes
it
you
is
got
a
for
long
Christmas.
time after Christmas. They've already seen everything you got.
Baby, you've
I
had that
got
shirt.
it from Christmas last year.
I know you did. You gonna bring me the ring?
Don't tell Rhett no in front of us. Oh, he don't listen. He don't listen. Yes,
Okay.
I have loved. He said Julia's correct. 20 golden comments for $5 each already laid.
Come on.
Miss Tammy said Jacqueline has done
That's
a
enough.
great job on the
That's
barn.
enough.
I have thoroughly enjoyed
Hey.
watching her tackle all of her little projects. Like I want to do that too. Like,
Right, come on.
but I have zero freestanding. We don't have any freestanding structures, so like I would have to.
No, everything's starting over.
So everything I have to build from the ground up, and I wish I had something I could redo. Like I was telling you the other day, she's doing all these projects, and they turn out fantastic.
They did.
She
It
has
looked
taken
really
a
good.
lot, and she does them right because she don't want to have to redo them. She doesn't want to have to redo them. She said she was thinking she should add 2 alpacas to a list, the male and female, so I can get
What?
babies. Yes, babies and fur. I was watching
Why?
Hometown.
Why is she adding alpacas to the list?
They should have already been on there.
No, she's adding more.
On Hometown renovation. What's the show? Hometown out of Mississippi. They went to this place where the lady collects all the alpaca yarn and spins it, and then she made them a throw to put in one of the houses
Oh,
out of
I
fresh
bet that was kind of
alpaca.
cool.
Yeah, like she dyes it with natural dyes, like beets and.
Maybe you'll get to see the Chick Cottage because we need to go get chickens.
We do. I need to get some. I would like to do some hatching eggs.
Well, we can do that, but
We'll just go pick them up instead of having them shipped.
we need chickens too. I need Americanos.
Oh, we know all about the hard work. Everything we do
Zach,
is
we're
hard
so
work.
far behind. It's not even funny. I think we stay behind.
We do. We do. She said I had one on the list, but now I need two. I do need two.
Was Andy asking why not? Why not alpacas? I'm just joking.
I'll have one day.
She will eventually. We've got to upgrade the fences before we get to that. But Carol asked, would you like to get an emu in the future?
I missed something somewhere. Val said she loves the reels. And Dawn sent me something in Messenger. Gloria said, what kind of toys does Rhett like? She wants to send him a surprise.
Oh, gosh.
He likes
I don't know that
trucks.
there's anything he doesn't like.
He loves trucks.
He does.
He loves trucks. Anything with wheels, he loves it. He got a card today from Miss Val in the mail, and that made his
so cool.
day. That made his day. He loved it.
Well, do you know why? Because it's from California, and that's where you tell him you're always going.
Every time he asks if where we're going, I tell him we're going to California. Because he's so nosy. I just tell him California.
Good night, Kim.
So would I like to get an
emu? Kim is headed out.
Would I like to get an emu? It's not off my list. I don't know. Maybe. They can be very peculiar.
You might one day.
I haven't thought about it. Yes,
See?
She said Jacqueline just keeps smiling all the way. She does.
Yeah, but
I love it.
They've got Americanas right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm after is the Americanas. After I listened to the talk about the egg genetics, I want the Americanas. I sent them a message already, told them I had to have Americanas this spring, so might as well. I don't want an ostrich, Sarah.
I've heard they're mean. I've heard ostrich are mean.
Jody, why can't you have emu as a pet?
We should get, never mind. Brandon and his wife Stephanie have a kangaroo.
Oh gosh.
I really want a monkey. I have wanted a
monkey.
I have wanted a monkey.
You've got one. His name is Red.
I have wanted a monkey since I was a kid. My daddy always bought me
stuffed Sarah
animals.
Can put it on your list.
I've always wanted a monkey, but I don't really like the part that they fling poo.
No, I guess not.
But I have always wanted a monkey. Always. They are native. They can't have kangaroos either.
I got you.
Makes sense. Mm-hmm.
I guess that does make sense because they're native.
Andy said she just saw a white one emu the first time watching Hidden Heights.
Jacqueline wants a monkey too.
But it flings poo. Yes, and it go with my banana tree. See? What about sheep? So
sheep are definitely on the list.
Sheep are on the list.
Sheep will happen before the alpacas do, I would imagine.
Said only male ostrich are mean. But then you got it. But to be able to reproduce,
Carl's pretty mean.
One. I know. I don't need anything mean.
And Carl's big.
He is big.
Big and mean don't match.
No. And how would I incubate a big old egg?
I don't know. You barely got room for the goose eggs.
I had to bring in both incubators just so I can put goose eggs in one and.
Now the sheep, Zach, the sheep are coming. I'm not so sure about the monkey.
Zach said we can get a monkey and sheep, and Jacqueline can just come visit us. That's funny.
Robin saying hello to Farmer Rhett from Riverside.
He's something else, ain't he? So we do want hair sheep. That is going to be once we live there, though. That's that or we have better infrastructure.
We are slowly. This is still a very raw farm. I mean, it's very raw.
With it being the winter time, and things are not so dense right now, we are actually getting some natural clearing done, which we've seen a lot of progress with
That's
our
right.
pigs and Bandit. No,
The pigs have been
Oh, he's landing.
outstanding for wiping out some
Well,
of
and
that
the
thick
goats.
underbrush.
And the goats, the pigs and the goats together are clearing out sections fast, and so I'm kind of excited about that because now that's parts that we can get in with the tractor. I tell you, every time I drive through there, it's time to put the tractor through there and clean out what they didn't get, and we're just slowly cleaning property out that we'll be able to use for other stuff and structure.
Hi, Martha. And there's a lot of infrastructure to get there, but
yeah,
we'll get there. A coworker has a grand monkey.
She says it's like taking care of a 2-year-old there and everything if you don't keep a close eye.
So that's what you need is another red. How about that? I told you had one.
We're almost to where he can go off to school.
See, Urban American said Dorpers are really good on their own, and that's kind of the direction we were leaning.
Yeah. She said, "How did the cookies turn out?" Fantastic. Got more baking to do tomorrow to finish up my
Gail said her husband's already asleep, so she's got to go. She must be laughing at you.
She must be laughing.
I saw a comment from Gail a second ago, and
what was
it was something I wanted to answer, and I don't remember what it was.
Right there. Did you see Jason's Valentine's surprise?
Yes, Gail, we did. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but I didn't want to stay on there.
Yeah. How are the egg rolls? Be honest. You can tell them. I know what you thought about them.
I don't want to tell it.
Just tell them, because if they're going to try to make them, they need to know what it needed more or less of.
With the crab ones, the filling was really good, but they were overfilled.
Yes,
there was too much filling.
I agree with that.
And it was probably too much filling on the sweet ones too.
Yeah,
I think. But no, the filling was really good, but we're going to try to season that crab a little better.
Yeah, I think it was too much of a cream cheese.
It was a lot of cream cheese
Flavor, not enough seasoning.
But they sure turned out pretty.
They did. I mean, and they were good. They just weren't. They needed a little more flavor.
Gail said she was late because she had to see the baby goats.
Well, I'm glad you went and looked.
Well, there will be plenty of baby goat video, I'm sure.
Yes. Yes, fresh crab would probably be better. We had that discussion about how it was pricey.
We did.
And I would have needed 2 cans of it, and they were $20 a piece, and I just, not for a trial and error kind of meal. I didn't
want to get it dialed in maybe, but yeah, that's a little steep for.
Well, we try to not spend a whole lot on.
Yeah, that's not being a very good steward.
Yes, right. If we're gonna spend that kind of money, we're gonna go out to eat.
It's just not being a very good steward. I don't think so.
No, not for egg rolls. So we tried it, and so she said she had chopped green onions to the crab and chopped water chestnuts.
I think you had some green onions.
I did do green onions. I did.
It just didn't taste a lot of it. It needed some more
salt. Yeah, seasoning. It was very creamy cream cheese.
Before I forget, I forgot it on our last live, and I did not like forgetting it. I have the one prayer request. You do not have to put your prayer requests in the comments, but if you have them and want to email them, please do so. And I've said it lots of times. I'm going to put it on my list so I don't forget. I'm not going to just tell you I'm going to do it. I'm going to really do it. I'm going to have you on my prayer list so that I don't forget and I don't break a promise to you. So even if you don't put it in the comments, send us a message if you need to be added to that prayer request. Okay, I'll shut up. I had to make sure I didn't forget.
Got to go to work.
Gosh, I got to go to bed. I'm old and tired, and I need to be editing video, so I got to get on it.
Yeah, it is bedtime. So the next time that you see us Well, I'll put out a reel tomorrow.
Well, the video will be out tomorrow evening.
Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind.
The
I
video
was
will be
gonna
out
say,
tomorrow evening.
Friday, we'll show you guys our prom pictures. We're going to do this.
No, we're not.
Oh.
Okay, we can.
We
If it's that important to do that, we can.
I even have a crown. I have a crown to put on.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. And Sarah's going to make cake.
Well, I'm going
That's
to edit,
it.
so wrap up. Wrap up, woman.
Okay. All right, guys. We will see y'all on Sunday. Video tomorrow on YouTube. And then video on Friday on Facebook.
Yeah.
And shorts every day. And then we'll come back and see y'all live on Sunday.
Bye, guys.
Are you done yet?